Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'm a primary educator here at the Schoolhouse. Today I'm here to show you how to do the binomial cube. This lesson is really important because it gives the child a sensorial experience with algebra. So I'm going to show you how we do it. First, take the lid off, place it to the side, and open the box. This box is a little stiff because it's new, but you really want your movements to be as gentle as possible. And I'm going to talk you through the presentation, but when you're giving this lesson to a child, you want to do minimal talking so that they can really focus on your movements. First, you can point out the pattern on the top. You can say, look at that pattern. It's the same as the one on the lid. You can also point out that the pattern is the same on both sides. And then you'll announce what you do. You'll say, now I'm going to take the cube apart. Really emphasize placing the pieces down gently. And you also want to keep them grouped together. So I like to put them up here. You can put them anywhere, but just make sure they're all together. Then you can point out, look, it's the same pattern. And then take the second level apart, placing it in a different spot. And then again, you can announce what you've done. I've taken the cube apart. And then you can say, now I'm going to build the cube. Emphasize to the child that we always start with the big red cube first. You can also make a little comment that red touches red. So the faces of the cubes should be the same color, the ones that are touching each other. So you can kind of point that out to the child. Red touches red. And then say, I've built the first level. You can also take your hands and run it over the top to emphasize that it's all even. Red touches red. And then you want to declare what you've done. I've built the cube. You can show the child how to close it, put the lid on, and then you want to open it again, remove all the pieces, and then invite the child. Now it's your turn to build the binomial cube. There are a few extra things you can do after the child has had more practice with the binomial cube. So for example, you can show the child how to build the cube outside of the box, and I will show you that now. Close up your box. And the child should be able to do this relatively easily after they've had a lot of practice with the binomial cube. Then once they've built it outside of the cube, you can also do something called cutting the cube, which just allows the child to see the pattern within different areas of the binomial cube. So you can pick up the pieces and show them that no matter how you cut it, the pattern is still there. And then finally, something else you can challenge your child to do is organize the pieces by size or organize the pieces by color rather than keeping them in those two separate groups once they've had a lot of practice with the binomial cube. At the Schoolhouse, we appreciate you, our learners, our parents, and our community. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.